Good Wednesday morning, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back to Southwest Arkansas weather here on August the 28th. Starting off with what we're going to be talking about in the outlook for today. We're going to go take a look at today's forecast. Also talk a little bit more about the 6-day forecast. Some good news coming with that if you're a fan of cooler weather and some much needed rainfall. And potentially what's in store for the Friday Night Lights forecast. Talk all about that here in just a moment. So starting off with today's weather. Taking a look at current temperatures across the area, they're in the lower 70s, lower to mid 70s across the area. Texarkana, Camden is already up to 81 degrees today, or currently. Magnolia is sitting at 79 degrees at this current time. And those are going to continue to warm up, as you can see throughout the day today. We do have some cloud cover, but it's going to be mostly sunny to sunny skies throughout the day today. We do have some small rain chances that I'll show you here in just a moment. But today's forecasted highs are going to range from the mid-90s into the upper 90s for one more day today, and nearing 100 degrees across a general portion of the coverage area for the day today, as you can see there. Heat index values, they're going to be above 100, but I still think they're going to be below that heat advisory level. Not going to be needed for those today, but it still will be a hot day today. Taking a look at the overnight lows tonight, you can see overnight lows are going to be in the lower 70s. I would say even upper 60s look like a good possibility. Upper to mid 60s looks like a good general idea for your day here today, or for your overnight time frame for your lows tonight. Now, talking a little more about those rain chances, you can see here that's not big rain chances today, but there is that chance for some isolated showers and maybe a storm or two there. Mainly around the MENA area, 20%, and I think those chances look greatest from about that, I would say, late afternoon, early evening time frame is when I think these rain chances will be the highest. 10% from Texarkana, Hope, Arkadelphia, Hot Springs, and Northwest continues to look like where those rain chances will be greatest at. Don't worry, Sheridan, Fordyce, Camden, Magnolia, El Dorado, your chances of rain are coming here soon. And we'll talk about that here in the 6-day forecast. And once again, today not expecting a whole lot in terms of rainfall. Now, as we continue throughout this week, this will be very beneficial to, just get a little extra as we head towards or before that front really gets here. But we enter a very, I guess you could say, active period, very wet period potentially, or just very rainy period. Once again, rainfall totals, some data is still showing, that once again, not a whole lot through this weekend, but as we go throughout next week, we may see a decent amount. But once again, it all depends on what happens with that. We'll continue to keep you updated. I still think up to a half an inch of rainfall currently looks greatest. Now, as we continue throughout September, those chances of rain the amount of rainfall we receive could continue to increase there as long as these rain chances stick around. So taking a look at the 6-day forecast, looking at tomorrow, highs are going to be a little cooler, lower in the mid-90s look likely with isolated thunderstorms, mostly sunny skies, few clouds here and there with those isolated thunderstorms, 40% chance of some rain and storms there, but then rain chances continue to increase as we go into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, throughout this Labor Day weekend. Highs are going to range, though, from starting off with Friday, highs in the lower 90s, upper 80s, lower 70s, and upper 60s there for lows, and scattered thunderstorms and partly cloudy skies to partly sunny skies look likely. But look at this, that front moves through on Friday, and then highs go down into the mid to potentially lower 80s as we start off September and start off this upcoming week, this upcoming time frame, potentially in the lower 80s on Labor Day with an isolated chance of storms as rain chances decrease back to 40% and 30% as we head into next week with partly cloudy, partly sunny skies there, with highs in the lower 80s and overnight lows in the lower to mid 60s, maybe even in the upper 50s there for that time frame. Another front will come through on Monday, and that'll help keep those highs give us another shot of cooler air or drier air, or just cooler air really, and keep highs in the 80s potentially. Now, what could be in the long term, we'll continue to watch that and keep you updated with the newest there on that. But once again, we'll continue to watch it, but a decent chance for some rainfall here across the area. Now, taking a quick look here at the Friday Night Lights potential rain chances, I still think temperatures are going to range from maybe the 80s into the 70s, depending on where these rain chances really set up at. Once again, looking like a very wet first week one football games here across the area. 70% chance of rain looks likely, and you could still have some thunderstorms, so that lightning may have that potential to delay those games some, depending on what happens with that. But rain chances are going to be from 70 to 60% across the area there. Once again, from that 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. time frame, the best thing we can hope for is that temperatures, or not temperatures, but rain chances, or something happens and that kind of those the timing on that changes and moves maybe a little later into overnight time frame. Let's hope that occurs, but right now it looks like a very wet period potentially in store there as well. That's all we have in today's Outlook. As always, I want to say big thanks to Palmer's Roofing, J&S Auto Supply, Terry's Place, Fort Smith Therapy, and Tan Energy and Nutrition. Make sure to check them all out on Facebook. Blessed to have them on board. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube page. There's a lot of people who watch these videos that aren't subscribed, but feel free to subscribe, like, and let us know where you're viewing from. And as always, have a good rest of your Wednesday. See you back here tomorrow morning with another Morning Outlook. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram for all the newest information over there as well. We post daily or multiple times a day over there as well. And have a good rest of your Wednesday.